What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Expanse. Yes. And if you're enjoying this reaction series or anything else I got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here, let's be here together. Down below in the description box, a link to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/ManicMeeks. So over there, I have full length version of my reaction as well as YouTube Clear. And down below, I also have a link to my merch store. So both of those are listed in my description box. Those are the ways you can monetarily support me. You don't have to monetarily support me. You can support me free-of-charily. How? Subscribe. Why? Because it's free. It's literally a little button you push and a little bell you ring, and that's all you need to do. That's it. That's it. Easy. Support me. No money down. Yes. So last time on The Expanse, it was shenanigans happening. We had Holden messing with the proto-molecule monoliths. Monoliths is in my head because I just got through playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And he was messing with them and he turned them on. The lightning happened. People were like, what the hell's going on with the lightning? Apparently the lightning was like charging up whatever it is, like connecting the dots, charging the circuit so that the thing could spin and grind its way across the planet. They didn't know what it was going to do. So Holden, in his infinite wisdom, decided to send some rockets to that thing and shut that thing down. Because he was like, listen, we're not doing this. Even though Dr. Okoye was like, listen, we don't know what's going on. We could study it. We can learn about it. And he was like, yeah, we sure. We can do all them things. And while we're studying and learning about it, the thing could shift course. It could speed up. It could slow down. It could destroy whatever we have going on here right now. Why would we want to chance that? We don't know. It's unknown versus the known, and we need to get rid of this thing. Great. And let's see what else is going on. Naomi is not taking well to being on a planet, and it is highly recommended that she goes back up into space because her body is just not taking the what is it? What are they called? I can't remember. The gravity drugs. They're not taking, her body's not taking the gravity drugs very well. So she needs to get up in there. Get up in there. We have Amos, who is watching McGurdy-Gurdier, and Mortimer is having some real power struggle issues. Now, I think that some of the Belters did destroy the landing pad because Amos is never wrong. Amos is never wrong. He calls it like he sees it. He was like, listen, there's a blasting cap here, and it looks like the scorch marks are going up. So it looks like it was exploding up to keep you from landing. And so Metermeyer over here is just like, you know what? They killed us. We're going to kill them. So he's like cutting swath through the Belters trying to figure out exactly who did it. And since nobody is really saying who did it, he is taking it out on everybody. There's a group of people who were getting ready to try to do something, and he was listening on them. He was like, nah, not today, sir. He's walking around in full armor. He's like, you're going to get these bullets. And they got these bullets. Luckily with Holden's distraction, because Holden's over there minding his business, it's just Amos on camp. And Amos is trying to help people get their power back because nobody's helping the Belters except for him and Naomi can't do much anymore. So once Mortimer figured out what these people were trying to do, they're trying to attack, he went ahead and preemptively striked, and he killed all of them. That's where we are with him. He's a problem, but the biggest mistake that Metermeyer made was trying to threaten Amos. Like, listen, do you see famous Amos's face? Do you see Famous's face? Do you see his face? He was staring at you the entire time. Every time you're doing something, you look up, he's looking at you. And it's not even like, I'm going to try to kill you, boy, face. It's just like, he's like just watching to see what he does. It's genuine interest just to see what he does. But he was like, what you not finna do is threaten me or mine. I just want to let you know I'm game for it anytime. There's nothing but space and opportunity. We have plenty of room to maneuver about, okay? If you want a boxing match, let's go get a ring guy right now. So don't threaten me if you're not about it, okay? Because I don't talk about it, I be about it. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that. All right, and then back on the Earth side, I do like this because it's like Earth and Mars situation I'm going to talk about. We have Christian, who is now running for her position because one of her, I guess, secretaries, like UN secretary, she resigned and is trying to run against her because she believes that everybody should just go all willy-nilly into all 13 rings so they can populate and spread out, and everybody can have the wealth, whatever that means at this point, because you don't know what's in the rings. So at this point in time, I'm siding with Christian because she's right. They're so eager to just jump in there and be the first to do this and the first to do that. And this is my planet. And we have these resources we can share with you and blah, 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 blah. You're not thinking about what could be on the planet. And it's like, oh yeah, we'll handle that. How are you going to handle that when you're just going there with a handful of people on every, like, you don't know what's in there. You could send somebody into the ring, and in that ring could be 40 planets. You don't know. You don't know. In that ring could be one giant ass planet filled with 3 different groups of people who don't like your ass. You don't know that. They automatically see you as a threat. You don't know that. And so I would prefer to err on the side of caution just to see, you know what I mean? Like just to see, just to take your time. So I'm with Christian all the way. And then we have Bobby, who's like pretty much lost. She doesn't like what she's doing. She doesn't have a choice about it. And she's just alone because of what the Martian Navy did. They stripped her of her titles. They dishonorably discharged her. She's working at a scrapyard. It just like sucks for her. And then she had to go get her nephew out of a pinch of a situation, which kind of escalated the situation. But even then, they need to quit fucking around with Bobby, because you might think you want that escalation, but I assure you, you don't. So that's where we are. So let's go ahead and jump into season 4, episode 4, Retrograde. Yeah, he did. He murdered the hell out of him.
What is going on out there? The tree. He gunned down my friends. He's coming for me.
Those men don't matter. You better stop. You better stop. Hold on, I forgot to turn up the sound. Look at him.
Whose side are you on? President House. Get him.
Yeah, you're not ready for any of that. But what did y'all do? See, you play too much. Y'all play too much. You should have just left well enough alone.
We came here to study.
Ma'am, shut the fuck up.
We have very different agendas.
Who is Miller?
Unfortunately, that's on a need-to-know basis, Tom.
At this point, I think I qualify.
Nah.
Jim, Murtry's on a rampage. He killed 4 settlers.
What? Fuck do you think you're doing?
Bringing terrorists to justice. If they murdered yours, you'd be doing the same.
If you hurt Naomi, you are a dead man.
The structures on this planet are machines, and one of them just
Turned on.
Is that why you launched a torpedo?
Yes.
Did it work?
for the moment, but there could be more. Let's go.
Fugitive is with Naomi and Agata. They're heading towards the Rocinante. Take a cart. Get there first. Do not let them in. Get on it. Move.
Bruh. This is disastrous.
I sent you to that planet to be my eyes and ears. And there is nothing but radio.
She's like, I am 2 seconds from getting my ass on a ship to beat your ass.
Out of your business today. The goddamn come and tell me precisely what the fuck is going on down there.
Excuse me.
What? Okay. Child. I love her to pieces. I knew exactly what she was going to do. She was like, deep sigh.
What?
Some gear was stolen last night. Bay 12. I was in on it. There were no weapons involved. A bit of fleet.
How much they pay you?
I was being blacked out. I didn't really have a choice.
You told anyone else about it?
No, sir.
Then don't.
Shame to lose you over something like this. And then is you could make it happen again, right? Your new associates might be in the market for other things. You've got a pretty wide selection.
I committed a crime.
Nothing bad happened
What?
to anybody.
Bro, he's like, listen. How much did they pay you? We need this monies.
For you.
You keep getting blackmailed and blackmailed because I'm just, you know.
Quit.
Hey, come on. This is a great opportunity for both of us.
Bobby don't play that. Bobby don't play that. What? That looks weird in the back. I'm like, what was he doing? It looked like he was like trying to control some heads or something, but it wasn't. But it looked like it. What's gonna happen?
Marco Naros. Just the man you want.
How did you find him?
Him selling in the colony ship cargo on black market on Metis.
Oh my gosh, I love the way he sounds.
Trying to get caught? There are a lot of eyes on Jovian.
What the fuck?
You don't seem like a guy who takes a beating.
Who does?
Yeah, well, next time you pick a fight, they're just gonna shoot you in the head.
You need to take this off right now. I'll tear this fucking bed apart.
You want to stay alive? You need to shut the fuck up and hope that Mercury forgets about you.
If your boss is going after my people,
It's a
you
problem.
do not want to be between us.
It's a problem.
He's going after the ones who crashed the shuttle and were about to kill the rest of us. But Mercury pulled me out of the mud once, and I'll never be done paying him back for that.
I'm cramping.
Hey, Chandra. Mercury wants to see you. They still haven't found the fugitives. Why don't you sit the fuck down?
You have a gun. Don't waver. Don't waver! You can smell the bitch! Look at him. Ooh, he's big!
Really didn't want to have to shoot him.
He's big. He's so big. Listen. Metamar better sit down.
I need your scopes.
Chief, this is Dr. Sarkis. Sorry, but all of our scopes are currently imaging ground activity.
Fuck about your rocks. I have 2 fugitives on the run heading away from the settlement, and I need eyes on them now.
Fugitives? Who? Why would...
It's not your concern, Doctor. Now, are you going to assist me, or would you rather become the
No. I'm not doing anything. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Can't help you. We're heading behind the planet. Signal blackouts imminent. We'll talk to you again in 11 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds.
Doctor! God damn it. This camp is now on lockdown. Any of the boaters try anything, shoot them.
And you're just gonna follow this man. Child, there ain't no way on God's green earth or Elos. The gray Elos, I would allow that shit. Naomi, is she gonna make it to the ship?
They didn't drag me there. Like I said, we're here to help.
You guys shouldn't have blown that shit up. Like, bruh.
An animal.
He is an animal.
He's not wrong. We did this.
And for what, though? But for what, though? Girl, you blow up some shit, people get hurt. What the fuck do you mean?
We get to the ship.
You left your family back there, girl. That's priority number 1.
To deal with so many veterans returning home at the same time. Frankly, our placement services have been overwhelmed. Do you have any idea? Just keep your chin up.
Bitch.
Have faith in Mars. Something will turn up.
Fuck it. Mars don't deserve us. You get 2 more?
Make him tequilas.
Ma'am, if you go in there, if you let this man dick you down, I'm gonna high five the screen.
Destroyed the Agustin Gomara.
Naomi and I destroyed that ship together. Our code, my coordination. A righteous skill.
She is not a terrorist. You are.
Sir, I don't like you. 0.5 seconds. I don't like you. He hasn't answered the question yet.
No transponder, no match for its drive signature, and no response from our hills.
Can we take it in battle?
One-on-one. It'd be better if we ran.
Is that her son?
Don't open the cargo bay doors until you hear us above. We'll be there soon.
So will we. Okay. Let's go. You sure you're ready?
She doesn't have a choice but to be fine. Oh, god damn, that scared the shit out of me. Fuck him. I'm so sick of him. But listen, but I don't like him. Like, there's better ways to do this. He didn't have to go in and kill everybody. He could have got the answers he needed without doing that. But I tell you what, I hope Amos murders his ass.
Do you really prefer that?
Hey, boss man. We got our ship increased thrust. They're closing in on us.
Match burn, maintain separation.
Yes, Captain. Upper sir.
What's wrong?
Reactor feed jam. We cannot increase thrust.
See what I can do.
Check the aft PDC. We may need it.
Yeah, boss man.
I already don't like him. I would put his ass in a float and I would stab him 3 times in his chest. Float that bitch. Fucking Ashford, god damn it. All he does is I hate people like him. He reminds me of Lenore from Castlevania. All they do is this just to make sure they get what they want. I hate that.
All these new systems, they don't belong to Inyaloda. They belong to who can take them.
Half of y'all can't even stand on the damn ground. Like,
We don't have the ships. We don't have the weapons.
Don't be so sure.
I'm just like frustrated. The belt keeps loosening the noose to hang themselves. Like, the people on Elos to just let those motherfuckers land and they would have been minding their business over there until it came to stuff. But just always starting the fight. Like the little people, always starting to fight, not knowing if you got the gumption to beat the dudes. Like, I'm tired of the belters standing in their own way. Like, ugh.